The Valentine's Day challenge is here in Clash of Clans. Can it actually be beaten with only an Archer Queen and 2 balloons? Let's find out. Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Valentine, and it's true, the Valentine's Day challenge has been lovingly crafted by the Clash of Clans team for you, and much like a giant box of chocolates, maybe you don't want to wipe it out all at once, but let's get into how to defeat it. And if you would, just take a quick moment to help out by subscribing to the channel, liking the video for the YouTube algorithm helps out a great deal, and of course if you want, go ahead and turn on notifications. Okay, so what we're doing right here is still just kind of learning the layout and the pockets of defenses and traps that we are finding all over this base. There are certainly weaknesses that can be exploited, and much like any good challenge base, there are certain areas that are weak to specific types of troops, whether it be air or ground. They're also giving you some spells. You've got poison, skeleton, and bat spells, along with freeze and rage. So yes, there are a lot of moving parts, a lot of things to learn about this challenge, and some things in Clash are difficult, some things are easy, like using a creator code every time you make a purchase in the shop, right? Remember, you are helping out Clash content creators all across the world by using a creator code. My favorite code is Galadon, but please at least use somebody's code because Supercell's not charging you anything for it but your time, and as you can see, it takes about 5 seconds to do. Okay, so it took a lot more than 5 seconds for me to 3-star this challenge. I will admit that as we got through it and saw the massive number of traps, the massive number of CC troops, of Teslas, of mines, of bombs, yeah, it does take a little bit of adjusting. It is kind of fun to experiment. So I thought that in today's episode, rather than just giving you, hey, drop ABC and win, let's let you figure things out. Because in the true spirit of clashing, that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to enjoy this challenge. So no, I'm not going to be divulging any Archer Queen and 2 balloon strategy where you can 3-star this in your very first try. That's just not fun. That's not how you play Clash of Clans. You don't start the game and then go straight to Town Hall 14. No, you learn things, you work your way up, you upgrade, you invest time in the game, and you gain valuable knowledge and skill. And that is exactly what you can do with this Valentine's Day challenge. You'll notice that as you experiment with your troops in different spots, things start to reveal themselves, like a massive number of skeleton traps, air bombs, archers out of the clan castle, the heroes in the core right there, along with a bunch of air defenses, and then on the right hand side, the biggest Tesla farm you have ever seen in your lives. Now, this entire challenge took me about an hour to defeat it. So normally with these challenges, I like to show you guys how I started, my first looks, my first attacks, and give you a live video of the entire process. That wasn't really possible unless you wanted to watch an hour of me rage quitting, stopping, shutting down the iPad, coming back, walking around the house, preparing some calming tea, doing some transcendental meditation, and eventually getting it right. Now, it was, I'll admit, a little bit frustrating, but it's also fun to start to get things and to feel things starting to come together as you get closer and closer to solving a puzzle. This is the closest thing in Clash of Clans to an actual puzzle, and I really do actually enjoy this. Now, again, there are many, many different ways to defeat this, and I'm sure there will be players out there like Itsu who show you how to do it with 1 finger and 1 minion. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at the base itself. Up here, yes, Tornado Alley, tons of tornado traps surround that eagle, so you can get in there with just 1 troop, but it's going to take you about 45 seconds. Down at the bottom, you've got tons of air bombs by the town hall, skeleton traps by those single target infernos on the right hand side. The Tesla farm to end all farms is there on the far right hand side, and then the core, you've got the archers coming out of the CC and the heroes, and then of course all of the air defenses are tightly grouped right in the core on the right hand side, so keep that in mind as well. Now this, if you want to watch, is going to be the final attack where I do defeat everything, and I feel like the key right here is sending in the heroes to go after those air defenses. The Stone Slammer heads in through the tornado traps and will eventually take the Eagle artillery down. Then on the far right, the Electro Dragons and the Grand Warden head on in to defeat the Tesla farm, which does seem to work out pretty well. Now, I will tell you this, I obviously do not make the best use of my skeleton spells and bat spell. Those are probably ideally going to be used to help distract the defending Archer Queen and those single target infernos that surround the town hall. Now, the Eagle Artillery is finally going to get wiped out by my Stone Slammer. It's going to come in, and again, that could have been better timing. You'll notice at the end of this attack, I do have a little bit of time left. In come the Electro Dragons, and at this point, it's mostly just spell timing and placement. I would say the most difficult part of this was the insane number of skeleton traps on the right-hand side by those two single target infernos, and then the air bombs that are to the left of the town hall next to the two warden statues. That was insane, and they will absolutely annihilate any air troops that happen to be in the area, and that's part of the reason where it felt like right about here I was going to annihilate this base. The only thing left to defeat were some lower level expos on the other side that the balloons were working on, and then here it comes. Watch the carpet bombing of air bombs come in and just soak up every single Electro Dragon. It is not good. Here it goes again. There they go. Poor Grand Warden is going to take what is left over. Luckily, however, the Archer Queen is here, and somehow the Grand Warden survives, helping out the Archer Queen. She's going to get through that wall, and as you can see, we've got plenty of time left right now to get through the remainder of the attack. So yes, this was kind of a lucky try. And I'll admit that if you're looking for that strategy that's going to work every single time and you want to cheat, you just want to get it done, then maybe you go watch somebody else like Itsu. But hey, we had fun. We were able to take it apart, basically eventually break it down, and with a little bit of luck, we were able to unbox the Valentine's Day challenge and devour its contents. And all I have to say, shout out to the Clash team for putting together challenges like this. I love these. I think that they are a lot of fun, way cooler than any of those challenges where you have to copy a pro's attack. This is fun. It's almost like a puzzle. And actually, I see a big possibility for a larger part of Clash to involve things like this in the future. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and I hope that I helped out at least a little bit. And no, you cannot defeat this with an Archer Queen and two balloons. But thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know that I love thinking about, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, month, week, and year, and I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galidon, I'm going to go watch Itsu destroy the whole base blindfolded with only 1 minion.